Oh, that was good timing. That was good timing. Got the coffee in just in the nick of time. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to DanPrattles. My name is Dan. Welcome to my stream, my daily stream that I stream 1 p.m. till 2 p.m. Monday to Friday, where I just sit down, play some games, talk a bit of nonsense, and just put it out into the ether so that if there's anybody out there that wants a bit of company, who wants to chat, you're welcome to join me. Hop on in. If there's something on your mind, if there's something on my mind, it's going to come out. So, strap in. What are we doing today? What's happening today? What's going on? Why are we here? All these questions. First and foremost, going to be playing some more Conan Exiles. If you're new to the stream, first of all, if you're new to the stream, big welcome. Secondly, going to be carrying on with our misadventures in the Exile lands, playing a little bit of Conan Exiles. Fantastic survival game that's got its quirks, but then, hey, don't we all have our peccadillos? And then into the stream a little bit. I usually get into a little topic. I usually kick off a chat, something that's on my mind, something that's going on in my head. That I just more than anything, just want to get out into the void. But if you have anything on your mind, feel free to pop in, leave a comment, or just, hang out and watch. I don't mind. I don't judge either way. If you are a returning viewer, thank you for coming back on board. Don't know why. Why ever would you come back to this? But you know what? Glad to have you all the same. All right, let's kick things off. Let's get things going. Checking streams, checky stream. Stream looks good. Yes. Good. All right. Checking mic. Mic should be coming through as well. I should get all this checked beforehand, but you know what? I'm lazy as hell, so that ain't gonna happen. Back to the game, shall we, guys? Back to the game. Oh. We can already see that sweaty boatman over here is ready for action. Look at him. 1, 2, 1, 2. Fuck you. All right. Got ourselves a nice suit of armor. Bueno. Got ourselves a great sword. A little bent out of shape, so we're going to have to give that a quick repair. But you know what? As an expert of being bent out of shape, I think we can get this sorted out in no time. Let's head over to the armorer's workbench here. The blacksmith. Give us a quick repair. Get it shiny and new in no time. Because you've got to have a sharp weapon in these exiled lands. Ooh, danger comes at you from every turn. Okay, let's pop that back in. Oh, lucky me, got a coffee in just before the stream started, because I thought, at least be prepared for that. And I've got myself a little cup of joe just to keep things going. And if you're wondering what today's banter topic is, that usually kicks off at about the 10-15 minute mark. Here's a quick spoiler for you. Hey, how serendipitous is this? Can you see that? I can't see that. Can you see that? I'm going to just trust that you saw that. Talking superheroes, guys. Because you know what? It's one of those things that I love. Ever since I was a little DanPrattles boy. Sippy coffee. All right. Let's have a look at what's going on. All right, we sharpened our blade. How's our armor looking on our guy? Oh, the bars are relatively high. Don't have to patch that up just yet. Sun is going down. God, it always seems like the sun is setting in this place. Good heavens. But you know what? That's okay, because nighttime's a good time for admin and other things. You know what I mean. But we're going to get that leather going. We're currently standing at our tannery, getting everything squared away. Could do with a good tan. Of course. Moreno, if there's anything on your mind, fire away, my friend. And you know what? I'll use any excuse to pause and chat. I'm always happy to hear what's on people's minds, and I'm always happy to speak what's on my mind. Because if there's a subject out there that people want to discuss, have at it. I'm happy to engage. good to have people join me on this weird sojourn into live streaming. But be that as it may, let's check in here. Got some iron going. Whew, lots of iron. Coming together nicely. I think it's going to be a matter of time before I have to pay adieu to this starting location. Start looking for a place where I can set up some real digs. Have a real place going, you know. Expand, you know. Diversify. And maybe even get in some hires. That's right. You can get retainers in this game. Bloody wild how you get retainers in this game. You literally go out there with a club, beat them over the head, torture them, and then make them work for you. Like the good old days. No. Got a bit of shaped wood happening in here as well. Oh yes, that's going to be handy as well. And we're going to have a little look over here at our box. Anything we can stack away for now. Got a bit of nummies for the road. Pack away that. Pack away this. Because I think once again, once that sun comes up, we're going to go exploring. Let's see what's on the horizon. There is something I am looking out for. There is something that I'm looking for. As you may have noticed in previous forays into this game, lots of hyenas around, cheeky blighters, wanting to bite me all the time. Not good for one's health bar, but the thing about hyenas is that they have hyena pelts, and somewhere in this exiled lands, there's a recipe for hyena armor, and it's pretty nice. Although I'm perfectly happy with this Aquilonian setup at the moment. Not bad either. Alright. Suitably fed, suitably watered. Putrid flesh again. Let's pop some uncooked meat into the braai, into the fireplace. We can get going. We can get going. How's the... still pretty much nighttime. Oh, but look at that sky. Look at that skybox. My goodness. Game's about almost 7 years old now. Could be off on that math, but not bad for an older game. Stands by my philosophy in gaming. You don't need the best graphics. It doesn't need to look the prettiest. But if it's got nice gameplay, and if you can just do the basics right, just make it look good. It doesn't have to look super realistic, where your GPU explodes out of your PC. But if you can make it look good enough with a nice bit of gameplay, well, that'll do. That'll do. Gamers aren't as fussy as people think they are. They aren't. Regular Joe gamer, he just wants a decent experience that looks good. You don't need to blow someone's pants off with graphics, unless that's your thing, unless that company is like really harping on about, oh, the best graphics ever and whatnot, and then sure, yeah. But otherwise, good gameplay is where it's at, if you ask my humble opinion. Alright, moon has disappeared behind the mountains. That means soon the sun will rise on these exiled lands, and we can go adventuring. Stream's looking good. Stream's looking great. Quick look at the time. About 9 minutes in. Oh, pardon me. Excuse me. That snuck up on me. Still battling the dreaded lurgy, but you know what? Getting better. A lot better than I was. Gosh golly. A few days ago, I was on death's door. I was like, oh, just give me something for the pain and let me die. But it's getting better, guys. Nothing more we can do but survive. Survive. All right. Okay. Let's head up in this direction. I wanted to follow the river a little bit because there was a spas, a place that I fancied going to visit. And it's kind of in this area over here. We do need to be careful going out into the wilds of the exiled lands. As mentioned before, a sandstorm can whip up at any moment, and then, ooh, you're up creek shit with the paddle. No, you're in deep trouble. That sandstorm will rob you of your HP faster than you can blink an eye. But if you're not, we'll play it safe. We'll keep to places that are suitably covered, stick to the areas that are relatively safe so we can duck and cover, and hopefully, no surprise Darude. There we go. Alright, let's head up here. Because I want to sort of reconnect with that river that we found earlier. Because I know that there's something up that river. Down by the river, by the river, by the river. Let's head up here. Let's head up here. Ah, Marina, what you got here? If your channel was ever monetized, would you plan a super thanks system as donations and the donation with the pop-up about in the manner I think other streamers doing? Gosh. You know what? It would be nice to be monetized. It would be nice to get a little something in. It's not really the goal of this. I mean, look, as I've said before, there's always that weird little dream at the back of your head that you're going to get a bajillion subscribers and then you can start making money hand over fist and this can be your thing going forward. It's not. While that'd be very nice, well, I would not turn that away. If I don't get there, I'll be okay. I like the idea of having a small follower base, something manageable, like a close clique of people that, enjoys my content, hangs out with me. If they are inclined, throw me the occasional bob, throw me the, give me a little bit of a tip or a little bit of money to go my way to show their appreciation. But I want it to be a case of giving me money is never mandatory, but always appreciated. I don't want to be doing this and all the time saying to you, oh shit, I'm being chased by something. I'm being chased. I don't want it to be a case where every 5 minutes I'm like, guys, hit that subscribe button and smash that like and leave a comment and don't forget to we've got to get to 100 super sticker boobity babbly boobs today because that's today's time. I don't want it to get there because I think it will diminish what I want to do with this channel and why I'm doing it. Mostly it's about just hanging out, connecting with people, and if there's a little bit of a revenue stream to get from it, I shan't say no. But I feel as if it becomes a main focus, I'm worried that if it does become, a thing, then it's going to lose a little bit of the magic of what I was hoping to achieve with it. And like I said, that's more just about putting my weirdness out into the world, connecting with people, and just, having a bit of fun, really. Because I think that's what we're missing in this day and age. Just having a little bit of carefree fun. Where I can just engage verbal diarrhea, where I can just speak whatever's in my mind, talk the biggest load of nonsense. And if there's anybody listening and enjoying it, fantastic. Oh God, what have I done here? Pressed a button I shouldn't have. There we go, back to it. What started this all, the genesis of me creating this stream, this channel, or whatever, is that for the longest time I was encouraged by my amazing wife, because I would have this habit of when I do game, when I do sit down to engage in, just a little bit of light entertainment, I'd always give commentary. I'd always talk to myself. I'm a great chatter, and I love talking to people, and I love talking to myself. And she said, you need to record some of this, because some of the things coming out of your mouth, it's gold. people will love to hear your nonsense. I was always like, nah, forget about it. No one wants to hear me talk the biggest load of blow. No, forget about it. But then I tried, and I started doing this. And I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I mean, I'm not a big advocate for, oh, everything needs to have a community. Everything needs to have, like, you know, a space where people can talk. I'm quite an introverted dude. I've always maintained that my own company is my favorite company. But I've often regretted that for some of the bigger projects that I've been involved with, for example, things that have got big followings, like DanPrattles. Baz is not interested in having something like a forum or a Discord or anything like that. And I find it a huge shame because I say to him, people want to talk to you, guy. People want to know about your process. People want to find out how you do the things you do, how you make these amazing videos. And he's like, no, I'm deeply private guy, deeply shy. And while I absolutely respect that, I do find it a little sad because I love talking to people about the things that I make, the things that I do, the things that I engage in. And if I can do that on a broader scale like this, within reason, like I said, I don't know what I'd do with like tons of followers. But if I could do it with that, then with this channel, I'd be happy. But having said that, if I could grab the bag, if I could get a little bit of cash along the way, that won't be turned up at. I won't say no. Wow, that felt like a very long-winded explanation as to would I ever monetize. Gosh, short answer is yes. But to add to that, it's not the primary concern of why I do this right now. Oh, look! Brigand! Oh, he is tough. Look at that. That health bar is not going down. Oh, he brought a friend. And he hits hard. Look at that. I might be in a spot of bother. I'm actually going to just quickly beat feet away and drop a word, escape me, brain, activate, bedroll, just in case I meet an untimely end. Because I need to get up there. Oopsie doopsie. Oopsie doopsie chicken and poopsie. I need to get up there because there's some goodies up there that I fancy. That's right. So let's drop a bedroll over there. So if I were to perish, come back here. Let's have some dried fish. Salty. Drop a bit of this. I wonder if I should just be cheeky and just run through the camp, grab the recipe that I want, and head back out. I think that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I don't get swarmed. Hopefully I don't get bogged down by these brigands over there. Look, it's him again. Oh no. All right. Whoa, okay, there goes all my stamina and half my health. Pokey pokey. Rude. I only pokey pokey on a second date. Put away your sword. Look at that. Oh, he's regenerating too. Look at that. Poof. Fight me. Fight me. Oh, God. Well, that was just insulting. Ooh, another comment. I'll have a look at that. once I'm out of the danger zone. Danger zone? Whoa, okay, that was owie. Wow, these guys. You better have good stuff. Slay an enemy. But I've done that already. Earrings. Wow. It's not really my thing. Sorry, Marina. Let me get to what you were saying here. The medieval hood wars with one-man army. That's right. For those noticing, that is my Steam name at the bottom, and my sobriquet, my pen name on most things. I use Montano, which is a Shakespearean reference, actually, from Othello. He was the Magister of Cyprus from the play. So it's just a little reference. And also there's a Montano that appears in the Vampire the Masquerade mythos, which was a game I played a lot of back in the day. You'd note that this guy is dead, as is named over there. Yeah, Sumerian fighter, dead. I assume that by the lack of body. Alright. I'm going to get some more potions on the go. Let's get some more potions going. Go craft these guys. Holy moly, I'm 20 minutes in and I haven't even gotten to the banter topic. Remiss. Remiss. But you know what? Highlights the point. If somebody comes at me with a good question, I will turn this stream around. I will focus on that. What I did want to talk about, today's random musing. I caught the trailer for the new Fantastic Four movie, and it looks rather good. I say that, though, it is just a teaser trailer. There's no story elements or anything to it. But from what I managed to glean off it, being the big old comic book nerd that I was as a kid, it's very true to the Fantastic Four look and feel of the comic books, the Kirby era. And I'm cautiously optimistic. Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Ah, that's what he gets. Off with the head. Dance till you're dead. Ooh, black tent. I'll take that. I'll take a turban as well. I'm cautiously optimistic that the movie is going to be, even if the story ain't grand, it's going to have an aesthetic, a style, which is very similar to those old vintage comic books. Because I loved the Fantastic Four as a kid. The Thing is one of my favorite Marvel heroes. And I think they got him right in this one. Not 100% in terms of my faith in the movie. For all we know, it could be an absolute stinker, but we will see. But the thing that occurred to me while watching the trailer, nice fast. The thing that occurred to me while I was watching the trailer, and it's something that I've realized about superhero movies in general, and it's been part of the greater discussion regarding superhero movies, especially since within a fortnight of Fantastic Four dropping, we have the new Superman movie dropping. And especially in light of Superman, in case you were wondering, yes, fan. There was a distinct lack of hope that existed as a theme. A distinct lack of looking towards a better future and hoping to get it. Because superhero movies, especially from the DC stable, have been very dark and gritty, and, you know, it's it's almost anti-hero stuff, which I think is antithetical to specifically Superman, and especially to the Fantastic Four. And I'm hoping that this is going to represent a paradigm shift in the creation of superhero movies. That it's not just going to be grim, dark, and, it's not just going to be about more anti-heroes than true heroes. To me, the essence of a hero is fighting for a world that's going to be better. And then to do that, you need to believe that the world can be better. And that's what I'm hoping for. Maybe with the amount of cool villains out there, people are getting tired of the heroes. That's true. That's true. It's very easy to root for a good villain. Because, let's be honest, there is a significant appeal in wanting to be bad. You can live outside of yourself a little bit by being a baddie. And it's not so much that you want to be a villain, but sometimes you wish you had the freedom, the moral freedom, to just do whatever the hell you want. And if that's justified and presented in a villain that is sympathetic, understandable, cool, then, yeah, villains can actually kind of eclipse the heroes. And it does highlight the fact that it's more difficult to make a good hero than it is to make a good villain. But it also shows that, okay, let's do a quick exercise. Let's think about the really, really good superhero shows that we've had so far, the superhero movies that we've had so far. Without fail, it's all because they have had great, great villains. You think of Thanos for the Infinity Saga, great villain. When you think of the Joker, Heath Ledger's Joker in Dark Knight, great villain. They elevate those shows significantly. All right, I think I got that. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I'm just mindful that I'm not stuck out in the middle of nowhere. They all elevate that show because they act as foils to the good guys. And there's a part of you that almost wants the villain to win. But that falls apart if you're not ultimately rooting for the hero. Because good must prevail over evil. The righteous must come through. That's the story of heroism. And you can have it as dark and as brooding and as terrible as you want. But in the end, you need to know that the hero is going to come out, because that fosters hope. Kilgrave, excellent example. Great villain, yes. Not that you were particularly rooting for him, but because, oh man, just created a believable and very real sense of menace. And Kilgrave's a strange one, because, first of all, if you were to say that David Tennant, who was beloved as the Doctor, who played Kilgrave, would play such an amazing villain, you'd be like, nah. And then if you look at the subject matter and the, well, not to give too much away about Jessica Jones, but if you see what makes Kilgrave such a bad person, it's linked into a subject that is very, very, very delicate, and you want to tread carefully there. But they pulled it off for Jessica Jones. And let's be honest, not many people cared for the Jessica Jones series. Kirsten, I forget, bugger nuts, I forget her name. But the actress that played Jessica Jones did a great job. But I think most people remember Jessica Jones for Kilgrave. But the thing is, she got out from under him. She won in the end, which is the way it should be. So my hope for superhero movies going forward is that superhero movies, not all of them, doesn't have to be a constant thing, but we see more superhero movies with hope. Because superheroes are meant to inspire us. They're meant to elevate us. They're meant to make us want to be better people. That's the essence of a hero. To lead by an example that we strive to emulate, even if we don't come close. But at least we look to it. And we try that because we have hope. And I think that's a very important theme that's been a little bit lacking in our movies. Will the Fantastic Four, the new Superman movie, be any good? I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball. I think those movies are in very capable hands. But more than anything, I hope they do well because they are highlighting something which I think is very important in the genre. And that is my prattle for today. I'm here all week. But right now, let's talk about Conan a little bit. Of course, if there are any other thoughts, if there is anything anyone wants to add, love to hear your comments, love to hear your thoughts on the situation. But you know what? I think equally important is that hopefully, I can get some even better armor on Sweaty Boatman here. Let's go back home and let's look at the armor bench, shall we? Let's see what's waiting for us. I think we're in for a very, very pleasant surprise. What is this place over here? Where have I wanted? Oh, yes. Yes. Big old oasis here. Shall we boop the croc? The big old croc that's here. Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Shall we do it? Yes, 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 yes. Come on. Let's boop the croc. Let's go. Actually, I'm not even going to use my sword. Let's not do that. Gotta go. Punch him in the ass. Come here, you bastard. Oh, no, don't hit me. I bleed it. Oh, he looks cross. Okay, I've made my point. I will return. Once on a higher level. Damn it. I don't even think I got a shot in. All right, we'll call it a draw. Where am I? Where am I? He's not following me, is he? All of a sudden I turn around and there's an angry croc there and I'm like, ugh. Bastard. Bloody agent. Look at that. Nah, I'm not going to grab those eggs. Leave them alone, shall we? Leave the shellbacks alone. Nice day for a swim. Nice day for a swim. How are we doing for time? Oh, another 25 minutes, and then I shall bring a close to proceedings. It's a funny thing, though. I'm kind of thinking of subjects and topics and talking points. I might even do a little cooking segment. And that's how all over the place I am. Because you never know what you're going to get on these streams. You never, ever know. Still, let's make our way home and find out. Oh, and perfect timing. Look at that great big sun disappearing behind the horizon. And now we are home safe and sound. Let's have a quick look in here. Attributes to spend. God, those rack up, don't they? Let's see what we've got. Apply a little bit to my strength. Well, let's see what our options are. Not going agility. We're going strength-based weapons, vitality, grit. I shall not be putting any points into authority because that's for your retainers and followers, and I don't have any of those yet, so points wasted. Yeah, let's just get to the next pip for strength. Have a quick look at the knowledges. There's nothing really jumping out at this point that I would want. No, I think we're good. I think we're great. Damn straight. No, that's agility. No, let's not go there. Not going to do bows. That's a little bit of a sadness about this game. I do think they didn't quite get the archery thing right. It feels a little bit, a little lackluster. But you can't have it all. You can't have it all. More's the pity. Checking the box. Checking the what's in the box. Hey, hey. I've got a tent I can put up. Shall we see about that, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? Let's put up a tent. Ooh, just large. Well, that's what she said. Okay, let's see if we can find a spot to put this. I think just pop it here. How's that? Not clipping into any... Oh, no, that's cutting into my... Is that cutting off my tannery? But oh, it's not cutting off my tannery. Look at that. Look at that. Got a little tent action going here. That's right. Very nice. Very nice. Get a little fire going. Pour some drinks. You know, set the scene. I like it. You know what? Let's quickly go into a construction hammer, and let's see if I can put a standing torch over there, just to illuminate the area. Although that does make my eye twitch, because that fire so close to the canvas, that's a fire hazard, and only you can prevent fires in the Exile lands. But no, it's safe here. We meet again, Bunny. Not going to scare me like you did last time. Saw something moving out of the corner of my eye, wasn't ready for it. I was like, oh! Turns out it was just a bunny. That's me, a hero. All right. Oh, and we did want to have a quick look at the armorer's bench, because we might want to... I mean, I just made this Aquilonian armor, but I do fancy... No. I do fancy that hyena set. Look at that. Look at this. Oh. Requires hyena pelts, but also need bone. Bone. We got some bone, but not a lot. Not an easy way to get bone, though. Oh, 43. That's not bad, actually. Not bad at all. Now, while I think about it, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a very quick look at knowledges, because there is something I do want to build at some point. I think it's under survival. And I think it is found... No. Let's have a look. Because there is a recycling bench that you could create as well. There it is. Dismantling bench. Oh, those are handy. Oh, level 22. I am 4 levels shy. I'm going to have to wait. No, go away, Matt Berry. What are you doing here? I'm going to have to wait a little bit before getting that. Yes. Okay. All right. Going to have to hold off on the dismantling bench. But that's nice, because if you find anything out in the boonies that is like, oh, I don't really need this, but I know good stuff goes into making it, you whack it into the dismantling bench, and it picks it apart. Exactly. Look at that guy. Look at him posing like that with his sword. His big old guts blade. Cuts quite a dash. Look at him. All right, Sweaty Boatman. Let's wait until the sun comes back up, and let's see if there's anything in the cooker. Throw this all out. Well, what am I going to do with these earrings? Oh, full durability. I'll hang on to those. You never know when you need a good pair of earrings. Allegedly. All right. Going to hang on to that because I could potentially recycle it. I'm going to put the bones into the armorer bench. Put the bones into the armorer bench. Professional voice actor, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. Words are good, myth me strong, speak well. All right. All right, all right, all right. So Bones can live there for a scooch. Got some roasted mushrooms. Tasty. Tasty. Everything that exile needs. I did put a little waypoint down over here for a cave. Do you think we've got enough time to go look in the cave? A cave? I wonder what's inside. Well, there's only one way to find out what's inside. Let's go friggin' look. All right. I believe there were some brigands outside, some baddies, but we will deal with them because I have a sword. That's right. And I do love to chop. Because I'm a chop. Let's go. Past the beautiful baobabs over there. Ooh, let's not get tangled up in their drama. No, no. Moving on over here. Touch wood, game's behaving itself. So, it would seem the repair did the trick. But no sooner do I say that than all of a sudden the game starts giving me grief. Hello? You want to talk? You don't want to talk. Oh well, you have a little sleep there. Nighty night. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put the skinning knife to good use. There we go. Weird little impy dude. Now, there's a couple of those imp dudes wandering around in the exile lands, these like shriveled little creatures that attack you. And initially I thought nothing of it. But then I discovered there was an interesting lore piece that you find in the unnamed city. And it turns out these imps actually were once human beings who were just too far exposed to the corruption of the land. Because in the Conan mythos, there were lands of great evil and there's places where they are just festooned with darkness that can corrupt your soul. And anyone who taps into those places or spends too much time there, they bear corruption. And apparently these dudes are human beings that have just been too far corrupted, too far exposed to these dark places. So this is the fate of those that stare too far into the abyss. Oh no, miss me with that imp bullshit. Look at these guys, look at them, look at them. You wish to challenge me? You do not know the implications of that. Oh, witty. There we go. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy. Wow. That was a thing. He ontploft. He exploded. Oh, more of these guys. Hanuman. Hanuman. For those familiar with the Conan mythos, Hanuman is the gorilla god of brutality. He is I'd say he would be like a mythological contemporary of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King from East Asian mythos. All right, let's skin these guys. But I wonder how this is connected to the monkey god. One of these dudes. Oh no! Don't you get me? I'll get you. And me without a torch. Look at this. You can see how well prepared I am. Eh? You can see how well prepared I am coming into this place. Okay, no. You know what? Bollocks to that, I say. Let's go outside, quickly get some illumination. Going to need some of that, yes. Yes. Pardon me. Oh, there it is. There we go. Unbelievable. That lurgy not leaving me, hey? Well, I'm fighting it and it's fighting me. But I can't afford to be sick because Dad's got some work to do. Anyway, let's get in here. The Conan movies were pretty great. Would be interesting to see casting if a remake was in the works. Oh, Yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, I mean, Arnie was so iconic as Conan, and they tried to reboot that with Jason Momoa, and they couldn't capture the magic of it. It was just, I don't know. It's a tough one to recreate because it first of all, the movies were very much a product of their time. You know, so that in itself makes it difficult to recapture. But I think a dedicated director and the right casting could do the trick. I wonder who could pull it off. Who could be a Conan? It has to be a big fella. Oh. There was some talk a couple of years back about doing an old man Conan, having Arnie back as Conan, but as the old king. But I don't think that would work. I don't think that would work. You end up in the same situation you have, like Indiana Jones, where you have a rather frail Harrison Ford running around, huffing and puffing. Wouldn't work. In a somewhat similar vein, because obviously Conan was an inspiration for a lot of things. I saw interesting casting for, like a fantasy casting for He-Man. Someone said Chris Hemsworth should do it. And I was like, that's not the worst idea ever. But I don't think Hemsworth could do Conan. Adam Driver. You know what? You bulk him up. Yeah. Although I think Adam Driver would be a better Core Shivers. That's a different conversation, though. Oh, deep cut mythos there, people. Anybody who knows the Joe Abercrombie books, the First Law series. Now, there's a good series. If you want a good contemporary dark fantasy series, oh, the First Law. First Law books are great. Check those out. And there's a character called Core Shivers, and I think Adam Driver could pull it off. Very particular sort. But you're right. I think also the problem with Adam Driver is people, the association with Kylo Ren is there. So it's like, oh, maybe not. I was building a torch. I need actual wood. Okay, let's chop some wood. Choppy wood. Right, let's get this torch going. Yes. That could be a subject for a DanPrattles, a conversation piece. Just me splooging all over the Joe Abercrombie books. Because I just get the impression that people, the world has kind of slept on them. They are awesome. Forget about Game of Thrones, man. Forget about Steamboat Willie. What's his name? George R.R. Martin. The First Law series is great. Okay. Oh, we got a bit of light from the crystals. Good, good, good. Oh, okay. He's a big bad. He's a big bad. Oh my word. Oh, I can't see you properly. Let's have a look at you, buddy. Look at you. Look at you. With a fucking pan covering your backside. My pan. My pan. All right. Come here, you. Oh. Owie. Get your where's my stamina gone? Oh, there we go. Gained a level. Gained a level. You could not beat me, giant imp creature. That which does not kill you indeed makes you stronger. Except for polio, that shit'll cripple you. But yes, let's You know what, you know what, you know what. Let's see if there's any... He had a pan on him. Well, that's appropriate. Okay, we got some water up ahead here. Can't see. Diddly. Scintillating stream, people. You can see what's going on. Well, that gives me a big old no feeling. Oh, no, 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 no. 3 skulls. Bye. I'm not taking... 3 skulls is a world boss. And, no. No, no, no. Shan't be tackling that one. No, no. Not ready. Not ready for that. I'll be running back to my corpse buck naked in no time. And nobody wants to see that. How are we doing for time? Doing for time, doing for time. 9 minutes. 9 minutes to go. All right. Let's take our man home and do a little bit of admin. Because that's scintillating viewing, right? Oh. Let's put my torch away. Because I'm in broad daylight. At least I know what's in that cave now. I don't think that was always there. That must be a new-ish addition. Which is grand. Love that they're building things onto the game. Although I like more that Funcom has announced that no more additions to the game. This year is the year of fixing shiz. Because there's a lot to fix in the game. I am very curious, though, about this Dune game that Funcom is going to be dropping very soon. Apparently, a lot of content creators that have made stuff for Conan Exiles got demos to play the new Dune game, and it looks good. Looks very good. I hope that means that they're not going to ignore Conan now that the Dune game is going to come out. But I'd like to check out that Dune game, because that's another mythos. That's very cool, the Dune world. Okay. Popping stuff in the box. Oh, hang on. Let's put those pelts to use. Let's put those pelts to use. Yes. Make me some leather. Yes, leather. The real deal. And let's get sticks in here. Have a quick look at our knowledges. More attributes. Gosh, they sneak up on you. Gotta put some in strength. Let's get some decoration going here. Let's make the place a little bit homely. Yeah? I think so. Let's add a little ambiance. Furniture maker. Nice. Look at all these bits and bobs that I can create. Nice. Countertops. Oh, wow. Lots of things to make. And at some point I also need to potentially upgrade to heavier armor. Because look at all these options here. Look at all the things you can make, all the armor. Conan Exiles? More like Conan Textiles, am I right? Look, I'm not keeping you here. You can leave whenever you want. This is just too much. It's like... All right. I've 5 more minutes of the stream. Let's just get everything squared away nicely. So we're good to go for tomorrow's session. And as I said, tomorrow's session, I hope you are a fan of cuisine or making food, because should be an interesting one. because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to inform you emphatically how to make the perfect bolognese sauce. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, that's outside of the norm. I want to hear about stories and shit. But you know what? I'm going to inject it with just enough oomph, just enough spice, if you will. That's going to be worth hearing. Because this is the sauce I was taught this when I was a little DanPrattles boy, and it is buonissimo. So if you're into chow, tune in, because this recipe has been handed down generations in my family. Well, one generation. My dad taught me. But you know what? It's still tasty, so you know what? Check it out. But that's tomorrow's stream. Right now, we're getting everything squared away, putting away all the bits and bobs we don't need, so that our inventory is not hampered. So we can hit the ground running tomorrow. And I think tomorrow, yeah, I think I'm going to go do a little bit of exploring into a dungeon. That's right. Dungeons in the game. Hold on to your socks, because it's a thing. Might be a bit more than I can chew right now, but you know what? Hilarity in watching me scream for my life. Sickos. But you love it. All right. Putting this food away, putting that away, putting all of this away. Speaking of putting things away, I could put away some lunch. Oh my goodness. Nearly 2 o'clock. I could eat. All this talk about bolognese. Put me in a mood. No wood to put in. Yeah. I feel as if this little tent area needs a chair. Shall we get a furniture maker going? See if there's any chairs on offer. Got to pinch some of the wood out of here. Don't worry, I'll bring it back. Don't get upset. Don't despair. Let's see about this furniture maker thing. Back into the building menus. Back into the building pieces, crafting stations. Look at that. Look at that. Artisan tables. You know what? I'm feeding the Aquilonian style, so I'll make an Aquilonian furniture table. There we go. Stick it in the corner. That doesn't work for me. This place is too small, you know. It's too small. I think I actually need to expand yet again on Sweaty Boatman's hovel. Let's see what our options are here. Look at all this. Look at all this bric-a-brac. Hey? Look at that. Artifacts of an ancient world. You can even make chessboards. All these goodies. All these goodies. We're looking for a stool, a chair. Oh, easy peasy. Look at that. Oh no, that was just a... There we go. There we go. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. A humble thing to park one's butt. And I've got... You know what I'm also going to do? You know what I'm also going to do? To add to the scene. Other than putting the stool down. Which I shall pop over there. I shall also add mortarium. My bowl. Over there. You know? Just in case I want to get my cooking on. There we go. That's right. No. Oh, look at that man spreading. Poof. Don't do that. Don't do that. Well, I suppose you're... His tassets are covering his bits. His tassets are covering his assets. Anyway. Oh! Gosh golly. Would you look at the time? I think that is as good a place as any for us to call it today. Thank you for joining me on this weird adventure of silliness and strangeness and whatnot, hearing me prattle on. And, yeah, I'm here Monday to Friday for an hour, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And if you want to join me, you're more than welcome to. And that will do it for today. Thank you once again. Arrivederci.